I believe this is the end of the game right here. So we take this down and get the inhibitor, and we're ready to do the very special on these two towers. But you could definitely do a solo and deal quite a bit of damage in combination with Trinity and Hullbreaker. We don't even have Titanic yet. Imagine that. Welcome back to another Shinebreaker video. Today we're going to be talking about my advanced runes of the Shinebreaker playstyle. So I'm running Conqueror, Presence of Mind, Alacrity, Coop, Demolish, and Overgrowth. So we're going to be running a different mythic. You can go pretty much any mythic, but often it's situational. But we're actually going to go with Trinity Force. So we're going to get maximum tower damage, on-hit tower damage. But the nice thing about Trinity and Conqueror is you can stack damage. So when you attack the target, you're increasing the damage on your ult. So when you dive in onto the tower, you're applying the on-hit damage from Trinity in a combination of the damage that you have by stacking it on the champion. So you get a combo of burst damage from everything, from your abilities and your auto attacks. And once you fully stack Conqueror, which you can do very quickly with Trinity, you can heal for the amount of damage that you're applying. So we're looking at max W, max Q, and then E in the late game. So we're against Yone. So this will be a very easy matchup for Volibear. And the best way to play against Yone is actually tank or AD, because with Yone, he has that ability to dash around, so you're not really going to land your E unless you have some kind of sticking power like Chem Tank or Frostfire, or like if you're a jungler, you got Chilling Smite, you might be able to land your E. So for that reason, you want to max W and Q, and you're going to get the upfront damage that you need before Yone, dashes away or, does all that stuff. Alright, so the idea is with Conqueror is that you're stacking the damage for your ult. So when you're attacking the target, you're increasing your ult damage. So when you ult them under a tower, you're going to deal more damage to them and the tower over the course of the game if that gets stronger. So when you think about items like Trinity, you're stacking the damage on a target or a tower or something like that, plus the Conqueror, so you get all that increased damage. So when you build Titanic, you gain the HP from your ult, you're going to get increased damage from the Titanic. So with that combination with Trinity and Conqueror, that's a lot of damage. Boom! I didn't waste any time there, I just jumped on him. Unlucky. That's okay. Kind of misplayed that. I just think that he's low in case anybody wants to come. I don't think so. We have Diego here. Wait, let's just watch that back. What happened there? Let's see what happened. So I popped my shield on. So he tries to get a head start, but he can't because I'm blocking some damage there. So I just Q and W him. Easy kill there. Yeah, I knew he would jump on me, so I popped my E right away so I can get that shield. I might have done it too soon, but I'm glad that he went in. Because he didn't have to either. As soon as you see that E shield, all you had to do was wait it out. I think he went in too soon. Alright, so we got the Trinity. So you can see here it does damage to structures. So you get stacking damage when you attack a structure and a champion. So when you're attacking a champion, Conqueror is going to stack as well, so you're going to get even more damage on hit, plus your abilities. So your Q and your W is going to deal quite a bit, and then your ult. So that's the big key there. So I go to check the vision here. I actually die here. It's my bad for walking in this direction. I should have walked this way. I don't know what I'm doing there. Unlucky. I was hoping I would walk towards my teammates, but they weren't there. Diego, what are you doing? Can you stop them? They might. Nope. Unlucky. He almost did. It looks like we're not going to get the dragon. It looks like I completely died this guy. Got Ignite on him. Got all the movement speed in the world. Yeah, Ghost in combination with Trinity is really good. So we're going to look to take this tower down, and we're probably going to die for it. We see Shaco coming on the map. But it's going to be worth the gold and all the gold that I got from the wave. 600G there, and that's worth it. I ended up dying there, that's fine. So mission accomplished. We got both towers in the lane here, and now we're going to be looking to get the bot tower, 2 of these towers, and then what we really want is the second rift. So I'm probably going to end up staying top for that reason. So we look to make a play on the rift here. So I group up. We got everybody here, got Draven. We need to shut the Draven down for sure. Get the Nami right away. And just like that, we're able to get the rift. Diego takes that, and he's going to use it mid. And I just go back top to pressure some more, get some more gold. Because at this point forward, I'm pretty sure I'm going to go bot lane. But I think after the dragon. So after the dragon, I will go bot lane. Because I want to stay up here and pressure and keep Yone up in the top lane. So that way it's a fair 4v4. So I'm just going to chill here. Actually, I go back because I get Hullbreaker. So I'm just going to get Hullbreaker. So Conqueror, by the way, is really good with AD and AP. So either way. So if you like to go Riftmaker, Conqueror works beautifully with that. You can stack AP. You know, Trinity, Divine is all good with this. Yeah. And you can also go tank with this too, because like if you think about Sunfire, you know, when you stack that Flame Touch, you're burning them, but at the same time you're healing. So you're pretty powerful, dealing quite a bit of damage on top of getting this sustain from this. So, but in this case, we're going Trinity. We're mostly focused on stacking the damage. But you know, we'll take any kind of healing that we get, but that's not the main reason that we're using Conqueror. There it is. Now I can all in on her. Missed my E, but that's okay. Still got her. Boom, there's flash. You always want to wait for the flash. After she flashed, that's when you ult. Should be able to take this tower. Everybody's over here. Got Draven coming up here. Maybe I can take him out. Oh, I don't know. Can I? Yep. The powerful Q. Alright, we'll definitely go back here because we're low. And my team's doing the Baron. You know, they're smart because, you know, you got two people in the bot lane. You know, that gives them a huge advantage here. They just gotta worry about Shaco. It looks like we got it. That's big because now I have the Baron buff on top of the Hull Breaker. This means I can end the game. But we gotta wait for the dragon so that they're distracted so I can end the game. But what I can do is try to focus on getting a tower and an inhibitor to set us up. I usually like to go the Monarch, Warmog, Frozen Heart are usually my popular choices. Another one is like Dead Man's if I want to roam the map and get to the lane faster. You could go Frozen Heart, Force of Nature. You get a best of both worlds. You get damage reduction, and movement speed, and reduced attack speed. But I like Demonic. I like having more damage on my ult. And that's the whole point of Conqueror, is you're stacking that damage on the ult. And not only that, you get all this AoE damage with Titanic and Demonic. And Titanic, Demonic are very similar. They scale off HP, so with ult and gain HP, you're going to get more damage on the ult. So we're just going to burn them down and shred them down, pretty much. No pressure here. We're just looking to get the mid tower. Lucky for Draven. Alright, so I go down to get this tower, because we pretty much got everything here. Yeah, I gotta say mid, he's made, even though early on Orianna was winning, we were able to make a comeback. This guy is dealing quite a bit of damage. He's got 25 stacks on this. Shadow Flame and Death Cap, like holy. I believe this is the end of the game right here. So we take this down and get the inhibitor, and we're ready to do the bear special on these two towers. With the little Draven, it's not looking so hot anymore, is he? Here we go. We're gonna see the bear special. Boom! We're ending the game with the teammates, which is what you like to see. But you can definitely do a solo and deal quite a bit of damage in combination with Trinity and Hullbreaker. And we don't even have Titanic yet. Imagine that. And then like the Monarch, all the AP, AD, converts to physical damage on the ult. It's huge. You can see no dragons, no Baron. We pretty much got all 4 dragons, 1 Baron, 2 rifts. You know, when you get to 2 rifts like that, you get guaranteed win. Preferably, you want to give this to Volibear. There's 2 things to point out. The first rift was used on a 1-plate tower on my lane. Like, I don't understand. That's kind of a waste. And I don't think we were able to hit the second tower with it. So, and he died on the spot doing that, and I don't understand. So, like, if I would have taken the rift, I would have been able to use it. I actually would have killed off my 1-plate tower, use it on the second, and crash it into the gate towers, and possibly get the inhibitor with just that one rift. And then you give me the second one, which he decided to take and use it mid. That's fine, but I would have been able to end the game with that while everybody's focused on the dragon. And I've done that in the past in my other video. So yeah, so here it is. You can play my Shinebreaker build with Trinity. Whenever you're going like damage, you might want to consider taking my advanced runes. I have that in my guide as well. So you can see here, we got Conqueror, Presence of Mind. Presence of Mind is generally in the lane matchup. You're making a lot of trades. You want to be able to keep your mana up. It's just preferred over Triumph. Triumph is good. But it's more Triumph is better in team fights. So like when you're jungling, Triumph just makes more sense. But generally, this is probably the best. Eloquently, you're just getting more attack speed because when you go a build like this, you're kind of lacking attack speed. The Volibear scaled with AP in order to get more attack speed. So for that reason, we're gonna have this to make up for that. So you get a decent amount off this Trinity, and that's more than enough. And of course, when I get Demonic after Titanic or whatever, you get a decent amount. I think it's 10%, maybe more, depending on how much health you have. So then Coop, because often when you go all in with this stacking damage, especially with Spellblade, you're gonna cut them down pretty low enough to where you can execute them with Coop. And you can see we got a decent amount of damage there against Yone, and Demolish, of course, is the general rule for my Shinebreaker playstyle. You gotta have that. It's gonna help you get that first tower down and get the gold off the place early, and it's just gonna make it easier to take down the little bitty towers all the way up to the Nexus towers, and it gets stronger the more health you have. So it's gonna make it easier to cut those towers down instead of auto spending so much time auto attacking one tower to the next if you don't have demolish. Overgrowth is just going to increase that demolish damage. The more health you have, it's really good with his W and his E, and as well as his R with the gained HP that he gets. Especially with the nerfs coming in, it's nice to have that extra damage, the extra health. And my rune stats as well, I have health in there, so it's kind of like another item worth of damage that you're applying on the Volibear. So yeah, this is it. You can try this. It's more of an advanced way to play. I love Conqueror. I wish they would put the damage in here. That's the only thing that the healing isn't everything. Just stacking damage. The amount of damage you get off this build is insane with Conqueror. And what's nice about it is you can move to one target to another and still apply the stacking damage you have. Compared to PTA, it's single target. PTA does bonus damage to a single target that you're focusing on. But the moment you have to change to another target, you have to stack it again to that other target. So that's why Conqueror is kind of better in that situation. Is because, like, think about it this way. Like, if you're going AP, your passive is dealing the AoE damage to your targets, right? So when you're fully stacked, you're dealing that bonus damage with Conqueror to every single target that you shift to. Versus PTA, you have to stack it. You get what I'm saying? So that's why it's better. And then it works the same way if you go AD, especially if you have like Titanic with the AOE damage. So yeah, so that's my play style using the Trinity with my Shinebreaker play style. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and try it out. It's very OP.